Good news is this stuff we're doing right now is not bad at all. You guys should know how to do exponents. We can do most of the stuff on our calculator. But we got to know how to do this before we go any further. Number one, y'all should just be able to type that in. 4th root of 4,096. Now we got to make sure we know where that button is on the calculator. Let's see, right here. You guys see this button right here that's got the X above the square root symbol? That's what we got to hit. But we got to hit 4 first. 4, then y'all got to hit second, X root, then 4,096. Somebody punch that in and tell me what you get. I got 8. Everybody get 8? All right, so that's easy. You got that on the quiz. Yeah. Right here, Tom. You see this button on your calculator? It's right above the arrow key. It's in green.
Second and that.
Yeah. So, but you got to hit 4 first, Tyler. That lets it know 4th root. Then hit second X root, and then type in your number and equals. And I got 8 when I did it. Everybody good? You got a calculator, Isaiah? Got one. Good. All right. Next problem. Number 2, I got 3 to the negative 6 and 3 to the 9th. Hey, y'all can type this in just like it is, but there's a faster way to do it. Look, aren't these exactly the same? All you got to do is add the exponents, right?
Hey, Coach Harris.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I need Shelby Lynn to come to the front office for a moment.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, since these are exactly the same, y'all can just add up negative 6 plus 9, so really you can just type in 3 to the 3rd. That's the faster way to do it. Hey, if you don't want to do that, just type the whole thing in. So 3 to the 3rd is, what y'all got?
27.
Yeah, 27. All right, number 3, we got cube root 216 to the 4th. All right, again, type it in just like you see it. Tyler, you even got to have the parentheses in the same spot that's on your paper. So see if y'all can type that in. We're going to do parentheses. Now for cube root, remember, you're going to have to type in 3 to let the calculator know.
Could you just do it like, say, the cube root of 2, 16 and 6, could you just put 6 in the parentheses?
Yep. I'm going to type it in just like it is. Let's see, we got 3, 216, parentheses. Let's see if we get the same answer, Weston. I'm sure we will. What you got?
1296.
Yeah, I got 1296. So I typed it in just like that. Now, Weston did it in steps. He did cube root of 216, got 6, and then he did 6 to the 4th. So it doesn't matter. Either way you want to do it, you should get 1296. All right. I can show you a shortcut on number 4. Number 4, we got 5 to the 4/3. Anybody see a shortcut on this one? So we want to type the whole thing in. All right, that's 3 over 1, right?
Yeah.
That 3 would cancel out that 3, won't it? So really all you got to do is type in 5 to the 4. Somebody type that in and see what we get. 625 it is. Now, number 5, you can't type in the calculator. Why not? Yeah, it's got X's, so we got to work this one out. This is okay. I think y'all did this in like 9th grade or something. All right, anybody remember the first step on this problem? We can't times them first if we've got an exponent that we got to work out. If you got an exponent on the outside, you got to work it out first. So this one I can bring down because it doesn't have an exponent outside. All right, on this one, guys, you don't multiply the numbers, you multiply the exponents. There's a 1 right there, right? So that'll be 3 to the 1st, so that'll be negative 3 to the 3rd, x to the 6, y to the 21. Everybody see what I did? I just multiplied the exponents. All right, somebody type this in for me. What is negative 3 to the third going to be when I type it in?
Negative 27.
All right, I'm going to erase this and go ahead and put negative 27.
Would it be 20?
It's negative 27. Does everybody see how we got that? Just use their calculator. All right, now this is where y'all got to know what to do. Anybody want to guess on what we do with these two numbers that are in front? Yeah, but how do we combine them? Do we add them or multiply them? We got to multiply them. So let's multiply that. 5 times negative 27. I got negative 135. All right, does anybody remember what happens with the exponents now? You combine them and add these. So how many x's will I have?
10.
How many y's? Looks like 30. Right? 9 plus 21. Yeah, 30. All right, so that is how you do these problems. And again, y'all did this in 9th grade. This is just something I'm just refreshing your memory on. Go ahead.
Why did you put 9?
All right, where did I mess up?
Why is odd 9 instead of it should be a 6?
I copied it wrong. That's why it's 9.
I was about to say I had.
All right, so let's go back. Let me go back and do this. That's a 6 and that's a 6. 6 plus 21 should be 27, right? All right, last mistake I'm making this year.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that.
All right. All right. We're going to have a lot of those like number 5. All right, number 6 is really easy if you guys haven't forgotten the rule. A0 plus Z0. Do you guys remember what is any number or letter that's got an exponent of 0? Let's do this. Type in, I don't know, 357 to the 0 exponent, see what you get. 357 to the 0. I got 1. All right, anything that's got an exponent of 0 equals 1. Tyler, it doesn't matter if it's numbers or letters. So this problem is really 1 plus 1 on the bottom. So my answer is negative 11 over 2. And again, that's something that y'all should remember. All right, number 7. A to the negative 4 to the 5th. That ain't good. To the negative 2. All right, anybody remember what happens with these exponents that are all lined up outside the parentheses? You got to multiply these. So y'all got to do negative 4 times 5 times negative 2.
We have like a bracket.
We got parentheses on here. You can just do parentheses every time. So that would be negative 4 times 5 is negative 20. So I got a to the 40, correct? All right, so that one's pretty easy.
So the bracket, if it's a bracket, it don't make no difference.
No, brackets and parentheses on the calculator, same thing. All right, number 8, 144 to the 1/2, already messed up. I want y'all to type number 8 in the calculator exactly like you see it. All right, so let's see if y'all can do that. So I got parentheses, 144 to the 1/2 power, 1 over 2. All right, if y'all don't know where some of these buttons are, raise your hand. I'll come look at it. Yeah, there's other ways you can do it, but if y'all type in everything on number 8 exactly like you see it, the answer I got is 1728. Did I mess up?
That's what I got.
Yeah, I got it.
What y'all got?
I got
Josh, Peter, what y'all got?
I got
1728. All right, now let me look at your calculator. Let me see what you typed
You
in.
could do 12 to the 3rd.
All right. All right, your 3 has got to be an exponent.
Oh, it's gotta be.
The 3's got to be up there up top. Rhett's was not an exponent. I don't know about y'all.
No, mine wasn't.
Oh. You see how this is a big parenthesis and that one just covers the exponent? You got an arrow out of it. Look at mine. See how ours are different.
You could do 12 to the 3rd too.
Yeah. All right, so if you don't want to do it this way, Tyler, another way you can do it in parts, but you always got to start on the inside first. What Weston did, he did 144 to the 1/2 and he got 12, and then he just did 12 to the 3rd and got 1728. So again, you're going to have a calculator. I don't care how you do it. You just figure out a way that works. All right, let's go to 9. Guys, 9, I think we can type the whole thing in.
So all these are just typed in the calculator.
As long as it doesn't have a variable in it, you can just type it in the calculator. So we're not going to spend many days on this because this is basically just calculator stuff. 9, I got negative 15 to the negative 3 over 4 to the positive 4 over 3. Okay. You guys see a shortcut on this one we can do? I think I see a shortcut.
Cancel out the fraction.
Yeah, won't these 4s cancel and these 3s cancel? So it's really negative 15 to the negative 1.
Just make it a
Let's type that in and see what we get. Parentheses, negative 15 to negative 1. Somebody give me an answer.
Negative 1 over 15.
Yeah, that'll work. I wonder if we typed it in without the parentheses if we get the same thing. Negative 15 to the negative 1. Yeah, give me the same thing. Who else just walked in? Caleb. Alright, Caleb, gotta have a calculator, Jason. All we're doing basically is typing these exponents into the calculator. Alright, now, 10 you can't type into the calculator. You gotta know what you're doing on 10. AY negative 4. Alright, so since you can't use a calculator on this one, what do?
Multiply the exponents.
What exponent's over the A right now if you don't see one?
1.
Alright, so all y'all gotta do is distribute. So that'll be A to the third, Y to the negative 12. Everybody good? Now, there's something's wrong with this problem. You can't have in your final answer. What is it?
negative.
Yeah, you can't have a negative exponent in your final answer. Do y'all remember how to fix it? The one that's a positive, you leave it on the top. The one that's a negative, you move it on the bottom, and it makes it a positive when you move it to the bottom. So when did y'all do this? Like 8th grade? It's just basic stuff that y'all supposed to remember.
Oh my! I mean, if it was in 8th grade, we never learned anything.
Who's that?
Mr. Taylor.
I don't know Mr. Taylor.
No, we learned this. You just were busy.
No.
You were
We
busy
learned
learning
a
about
single.
It might have been 9th grade when y'all did this, but y'all should have done this sometime. Hey, 11's an easy one. Look at 11. All right, 11.
The answer to number 10. A over 3 to A over Y over
Yeah, here. A to the third over Y to the 12. All right, you guys remember how to do number 11. It's got multiply, but all the variables are the same. So what can I do on that one? Just add all my exponents up. So add them all up. See what you get. I got 4 plus 5 is 9. I got 0. So my answer is W to the 0. But what is anything if it's got a 0 for an exponent? Yeah, so that answer is just 1. All right, let's go to 12. All right, so anybody got a suggestion on 12?
No.
All right, look, we got to distribute all these.
So it would be 8,
So 4 times 1/2 gives me 8 to the what?
2.
Okay. 4 times negative 3 is W to the negative 12. Somebody multiply 4 times 5 over 4. What's that going to give you? Hey, the 4s are just going to cancel out, aren't they? So it should be Z to the 5th. All right, write that down. Look at it. Can I leave that for my final answer?
No,
Why not?
because you got a negative 12.
The one that's a negative, you got to fix. So, Tyler, the ones that have a positive exponent, I'll leave them on top. The one that's a negative, I move it to the bottom, and that makes it a positive. All right, 13, guys, I say let's just type it in just like it looks. I mean, it doesn't have any variables. We should just be able to type it in. So everybody see if you can type that in, and we'll compare answers. Negative 3 over 4. plus. All right, somebody give me an answer. I got one. So as you guys type in 13, if y'all don't get one, I'll look at it. But that's what I got.
Yeah, I got that too.
I got one.
So probably half of these we can just type them straight in as long as you know how to type them in, you know what to do. Caleb? All right, you got to type it in exactly like you see it on your paper. You put parentheses around 16, there is no parentheses around it. So we got 16 exponent to the negative 3 over 4. So it looks like that. Plus. Now this one does have parentheses, so I got 8 over 7. Exponent, what's that, negative? Caleb, you got to type it in exactly like you see it. All right, 14. Let's look at 14. 9x to the 6 to the 1/2. All right, somebody give me a suggestion on 14. Can we type the whole thing in our calculator? No, because it's got an x in it. What do? We got to distribute. Now, don't multiply 1/2 times 9, because isn't there a 1 there? So 1/2 times 1 is 1/2. Half of 6 is 3. Write it down. Does everybody see how I got that so far? All right, now, Caleb, we just got to type in what 9 to the 1/2 is on your calculator, and it should give us a number. 9 to the 1/2. I got 3, so my final answer is 3x to the 3rd. All right, so number 15 looks just like number 14. See if y'all can do 15 by yourself.